So what do allergies and your spine have in common? Believe it or not, a lot. How getting your spine aligned properly through chiropractic care can give you relief from allergy symptoms and a whole host of common health problems.
Whether you're looking to get a new mortgage or even if you already have one, it's hard to know exactly what kind of financing to look for. And once you find it, should you keep it or refinance? Today we learned some money-saving mortgage tips.
You know, there's so much to see across the universe, but you need a high-powered telescope to really get the perfect view, where you and your family can get that view for free, party under the stars, and learn how close Mars actually is to Delmarva.
Imagine an entire weekend dedicated to chocolate. Well, this weekend in Rehoboth Beach, you don't have to imagine. It's going to be a reality. Coming up, a preview of the 23rd Annual Chocolate Festival.
And having the wedding gown of your dreams doesn't have to send you into a nightmare of debt, where you can find designer gowns for just $100 and help pay for breast cancer research. It's a win-win.
And speaking of win, it's recipe challenge time. Today we're making 3 mystery recipes in just 5 minutes. Delmarva Life starts right now.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Lisa Bryant.
I'm Jimmy Hoppy. Welcome to Delmarva Life from Historic Studio D.
You know, the recipe challenge is getting harder and harder. It's like, okay, first it was just make these recipes in 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yeah. Then the other day it was make 2 recipes in 5 minutes.
2 recipes in 5 minutes.
That's not enough.
And we're going head to head.
Yeah. It makes me nervous.
Well, it's different today.
Yeah. Oh, well,
You'll have to stick around and see.
Yeah, we'll have to stick around too because we don't know
Whole
either.
Nother word.
Yeah.
Speaking of word, have you ever heard of the project called Spread the Word to End the Word?
I think I have.
I've never heard of this project. It's a great project, and you're probably going to hear more about it this next week especially. More than 60 schools all over Delaware are joining a global movement of mutual respect and human dignity called Spread the Word to End the Word. The goal is to get people to stop and think about their hurtful and disparaging use of all forms of the word retard and to pledge to stop using it. Kids in school all across the country, as a matter of fact, are leading the way to challenge people to think before they speak. A lot of people I know with my son, it just rolls off his tongue. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute.
It's come off the tongues of my kids too, and I put an end to that.
Yeah,
very quickly.
It can get hurtful in a hurry, and a lot of us adults can learn from some kids and cutting that stuff out.
Absolutely.
Have you wondered exactly what this sequester thing is going to do to you? Do to you specifically?
Yeah, I think everybody's going to be affected by it one way or another.
There's some statistics here that just really might amaze you. The federal sequester bill beginning tomorrow is going to cut how many meals senior citizens are going to receive. Now remember, if they don't get away around this, it also will include all these spending cuts, the automatic spending cuts that are going to cut in, begin tomorrow. $14.4 million going to be taken out of the primary and secondary education. There's going to be a decrease of $9.7 million for educating children with disabilities. If you've got a child with disabilities, that includes you. A loss of $3.1 million for clean water. Even the loss of the Blue Angels Air Show in Ocean City every summer.
Wow.
So, I mean, this...
Well, aviation is getting cut pretty bad, and a lot of people are like, that doesn't affect me. Yes and no, but my husband, as you know, is the manager at the airport in Salisbury, and they stand to lose the control tower. This airport will stay open, but they won't have the tower there. And when it comes to attracting airplanes and business to Delmarva,
a tower's a big thing. It's not a safety issue. Everything's still fine.
Yeah, it's going to be safe, but I mean, it's going to be tough.
Jobs, employment, all that kind of stuff. So really, it hits you at home.
Yeah.
So
I hope they work something out. Well, there was a CPR Marathon yesterday. The Talbot County Community College in Easton is where everyone went. From left to right, there's Easton Town Manager Robert Carge, Town Planner Lynn Thomas, and Talbot County Alcoholic Beverages Inspector Kenley Timms. In the presentation before the Talbot County Council February 12th, Clay Stamp, Director of Talbot County Emergency Services, said an educated public can mean the difference between life and death. Absolutely. You know CPR.
I know CPR. I need to get recertified.
Yeah.
Because it's been a while.
I just need to learn it. I don't know it.
It really is simple. They've changed it some.
Yeah.
They've made it easier. Hands only. Take your CPR course.
It's not like on TV. You can't take the knowledge of what you see on TV.
Yeah, don't go with that. Don't go with the TV shows.
I
Probably not a
promise
good
I'm going to
idea.
go learn how to do it.
Yeah. Today, just in case you didn't know, is the last day for nominations for the Governor's Volunteer Awards for Young People. Here's the deal. Nominations for the Governor's Outstanding Youth Volunteer Service Awards honor individuals, school organizations, as well as community groups for their volunteer work in the state. Now, if you've got somebody, you got today to get it in, if you can think of somebody you'd like to nominate, the individuals need to at least have volunteered at least 50 hours. They've got to be at least 18 years old or under. Okay, over 18, they're out. If you can think of a group, they've got to have volunteered 100 hours for this previous year. The award ceremony is going to be in Dover, April 25th, and you can email, fax, or simply drop off your nomination at the State Office of Volunteerism. That's there in Dover.
Yeah.
So get that in.
Wonderful.
Good award.
This week in the Ocean City Center for the Arts will celebrate a grand opening.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is exciting. The brand new facility is on 94th Street, and they're going to have a ribbon cutting Friday at 4:30, followed by an opening reception. And then on Saturday, they're going to have an open house from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Apparently, they're going to have all kinds of activities, art activities. It's free.
Yeah.
It's open to the public. It's on 94th Street in Ocean City.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know what tomorrow is?
Friday.
It's also the first Friday.
Oh, because it's March 1st.
March 1st. First Friday tomorrow. Arts on the River First Friday returns this week with an eye towards spring. Key attractions this month include spring-themed exhibition at the American Art Gallery, live Irish music by Brad and Gary. Here's the deal. Tomorrow, 5 to 8, it's going to be in Snow Hill. Won't cost you one thin dime. You want to know more about it, there's the number to call, 410-632-2080.
You know, Delmarva Life's Brian Spiros has visited the Chesapeake Bay Maritime Museum
that
a
was
couple
cool.
times.
Very
Great
cool.
stories over there. Well, you know, they have the Lighthouse and all that. They are actually taking reservations for spring Lighthouse overnight adventures. And what that means, it's an opportunity for kids 8 to 12 to experience the rustic life of a lighthouse keeper while spending the night in the lighthouse, this 1879 Hooper Strait Lighthouse. Isn't that neat?
Okay, that'd be cool.
It's like a slumber party,
I'd like
kinda,
that.
or sleepover, I
Can
guess
grown-ups
is a better
do that
word.
too?
The program is Friday and Saturday, April through June. If you want some more information, there's the number you call, 410-745-4947. I have a funny feeling it's going to book up fast. So
I'll bet you're right.
I would call ASAP.
Call soon. Well, it is an oldie, but it is a goodie. We thought we would go ahead and finish off the month of February with one of the cutest animal videos called Surprise Kitty.
Peekaboo!
You said you actually saw some guys in the newsroom.
Yeah, they were watching this video, and it was so funny watching them watch this, because they were like these big manly men, and they're like, oh, that's so cute.
Okay, we might admit that we like it a little bit. Still ahead on Delmarva Life. Allergies, migraines, headaches, even carpal tunnel syndrome, just a few of the conditions that can be addressed with chiropractic care. How you can find out if it's right for you and why, if you have these ailments, you shouldn't wait too long.
And later, a dream wedding can be pretty expensive. The dress alone can run several $1,000s, but there is a way to get a designer dress for only $100. We'll tell you how. You can not only snag a bargain, you can help pay for breast cancer research.
But first, when buying or owning a home, there can be so many mortgage questions. Our friends from Sussex County Federal Credit Union here to help you make sure that you pick the plan that's best for you. Delmarva Life, we'll be right back.
Delmarva Life is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union, guiding you to your financial future. Peninsula Regional Medical Center, honored to serve the entire Delmarva Peninsula since 1897. Your local York and Mitsubishi dealers. And State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.